Hello everyone, this is Pam with the 2023 Spokesmodels, and I am here to talk about the question of the month for July, and it reads as such. Since we just celebrated the 4th of July, do you feel like, as an HIV positive person, you have lost your independence in any way? I can, at this point in time in my life and where we are today, no, I haven't lost my independence. But that being said, I'm not going to say that it's easy being independent, especially, as a single woman, with raising 2 fur babies. And the fact that what I feel like is the greatest issue for me is I had the hardest time trying to find a place that was affordable out in Long Island, especially if you're on disability, which I am. So I only work part-time, that's about as much as I can do, maybe a little bit more, but you have to kind of figure out, you have to watch out what you get as far as income, because you can't make over a certain amount, even though you might be worth more, which is basically what I had to go through, because I know I, back in the day, used to make really good money, and now it's very little. And then the cost of living, and if it wasn't for the fact that I had to apply for rental assistance, I wouldn't be able to live in a 1-bedroom apartment with my fur babies. I don't even know where I would be. That's kind of the hardest thing that I've had to deal with. So in a way that might affect my independence, because I used to be able to afford on my own with my rent, with the work I was doing, with the money I was getting paid, to take care of myself independently. And the fact that it's not only the HIV health issues I had along the way, which got me to the point of going on to disability, because a lot of health issues, a lot of sicknesses I was dealing with, and that was a lot of my own doing, for not being adherent to my meds and doctor's appointments. So I did that to myself. But even still, the HIV plus now other health conditions keep me from being physically able to work full time. So I am dependent on my disability and dependent on the income of part-time work that I make. So I can't say that this is all from being an HIV positive person at one point, which was clinically defined as AIDS, because my numbers were so bad. But, I still have a lot of independence for myself. I can make my decisions, choosing what I do and how I do it with my life. So I have that. And I think just circumstances and government with, the high cost of living, where what we get doesn't equal to. So there's a lot of other factors into why I have to be dependent on other resources to help me live the way I live. But I'm not going to say that I've lost any independence fully because of HIV. As I say, it's been a combination of a lot of different things. So I end this with saying, we all have a choice. We all have a status. And it is worthwhile, if you haven't done so, to go and find out what status you have, negative, positive, and do what you need to do moving forward when you have that information, and how you're going to live your life the best way possible and the healthiest possible. So with that, I hope I've answered this question of the month as best as possible. And you have a wonderful July. And I look forward to seeing you all, or having all of you see me again next month for August. Have a great day.